Jim, there could be a lot of flooded streets south to north because of that 1 to 2 inches of rain that's fallen. Who could get some heavier rain right now? Let's check in, weather watchers. Now, this helps to tell the story. 40s up north, but a little bit milder in places like Newton and Jasper County. That's where Alice lives, 51 degrees in DeMott. And the rain currently stopped, very overcast, but that's one of the areas that within the next half hour or so could get another soaking of rain. Not necessarily severe, but there could be some downpours coming. Some places, like let's see what Evanston did today. Here's Hank, 43 degrees there, had almost 2 inches of rain since midnight, and more than that if you count yesterday evening when it was raining. Same story we heard about south of the city. Here's north and west toward DeKalb. That's where Terry is. 2.4 inches of rain since last night's weather. You're going out tonight, it's going to be chilly generally and overcast. Let's move on and talk about this weather story. Now, there's that marginal risk of a severe isolated storm in Newton and Jasper County and around Kankakee. We haven't seen any evidence of that yet, but there could be gusty winds, even some small to large hail in some of these thunderstorms, but we don't see that happening. Most of that kind of weather is now south and moving east of Newton and Jasper, but still where that shade of yellow is, that could be some pretty heavy rain that's falling, and it's generally moving north and east at about 40 to 50 miles an hour. These are some towns that are in the path of some pretty soaking rains within those time periods. From Kankakee, that's in Indiana, to Valpo, shortly after 6 o'clock, you could have a heavy rainfall happen there. A tornado watch in effect in central parts of Indiana. Weather's been rough around Indianapolis and near Muncie. You can see a tornado warning in northeastern parts of Indiana now. That's where that warm front has really allowed the warmest weather to push up in that direction. So we're waiting for this storm to continue to move to the east. It'll keep us in the clouds even tomorrow. The showers will still fall in the morning. Here's the way Futurecast sees it. It sees it as showers through the night tonight, rounds of rain showers possible early in the day. Let's take it from morning to afternoon. Finally, around rush hour tomorrow, we should be dry in the entire area, but you can see it's a sea of clouds. How much more rain after what you've already gotten? Generally a ½ inch of rain possible, maybe more than that. In Rensselaer, if one of those thunderstorms rumbles through there, you could get another inch of rain. So what we expect over the next several days, we know about the rain tonight, periods of rain till noontime tomorrow. Saturday looks very nice and sunny. Sunday, however, the showers return, but we get a little bit milder over the weekend. So the bottom line, 40 degrees, raw and chilly weather. Lightning could flash, especially south of the city. The next 7 days don't feel like spring or the best of it tomorrow, only in the low 40s. 50s return on Sunday. There's that late day shower possibility. Not bad weather on Monday and Tuesday before another rain chance arrives middle of next week, Jim, but at least these temperatures are starting to get a little warmer.
All right, good to hear, Steve. Thank you.